What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mod Showcase. I am your host, slayersjay, and we have another prospect of a mod to show you today. Prospect. We have another interesting mod to show you today. It's gonna, it should be good. All I know is our clone wants us to meet us in space. So let's go see what today's mod is. Thanks, clone. Well, we're flying in space, taking a look at this Prospector 2 mod. As you can see, we're using the Better Stone mod for increase the ore. It gives it more variety. I will say that. I can see I'm scanning this asteroid because I have the ore detector on my hotbar. Let's come to a stop before I do anything else. Don't want to make sure we don't want to crash. Too many deaths are on the death counter already. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, Prospector 2. As long as you have a small or large grid ore detector, and to see what the ranges are for your ore detectors, all you have to do is open up your chat, hit F2, you can close Rich HUD, go to mod settings, Prospector 2, and you can change the color that you see here to the yellow. You can change that if you want, whether it's out of range, in range, not scanned. But if you go click on displays, then hit enter, it will show you large ore detector 10,000 10Ks, or small ore detector 5Ks. And I can see I'm on 2.2, so it scanned this asteroid. And then to put 1 through 4 on your hotbar, you just hit G, go to your ore detector, and then toggle scanning, toggle review mode, reset for wherever you're aiming at, and then add GPS. And then you can also look at it through your camera. Let's zoom out. Alright, so this is the one I was looking at. Detailed mode shows you, kind of shows you where it is, not really. It shows you, typically it just lets you know that there's something there, kind of. But I even had it pop up on Asteroid that there was nothing there. I had a couple scan asteroids in my stream earlier this week, and nothing was there. So it didn't pop up with any ores, so I marked it and then I changed it to nothing. I could just leave it as is and then just know from that it's nothing, because there's no NI, AE, or AG attached to it. But detail mode does not scan though. So if you want to scan, you have to make sure detail mode is off. But you can activate it from either a camera or anything that you can zoom in on. Pretty sure you can do it on a turret, pretty sure. And then once you've lets it scan, oops. Let me zoom out. I don't know why GPS didn't work there. Alright, so GPS there, but it also scanned this asteroid cluster here and found magnesium. Let's go ahead and rescan it. 66. A is supposed to be a single asteroid. It's part of the mechanism, the nomenclature. It's supposed to be single asteroid, meaning A is for one, and then C is for a cluster, but I'm pretty sure this is meant for it to be a cluster. I'm pretty sure it's on multiple of those asteroids. But let's head off to this cluster up here. Was this one scanned? No, that one wasn't scanned. How far away is that? 10, 12. Let's go here first. That's one thing I like about detail mode. Like you can do a quick hover, especially if it's already kind of spotted the asteroid, so you can see so you can kind of gauge your distance. And like you can see 10 Ks out of range. So let's head towards it, see what's there. This just makes asteroid hunting so much quicker. It makes it easy, but you don't have to worry about near deaths from almost crashing your asteroid into the your ship into the asteroid. So not everything that typically is hard to do. The only thing I would say is, yeah, you can. This is very helpful, unless you know that there's something there, but it doesn't tell you exactly where. So, from that I've seen, it hasn't shown exactly where it is. So, having the larger range to increase your ore detectors is still kind of necessary, just a little bit. So when you get close to the asteroid with your drill ship, or even your hand drill, if that's that we so choose, you will be able to find it more quickly by having that bigger scale of an ore detector, or just show up with your large ship. Oh look, within 5Ks and under, it starts scanning. That's what I was trying to get at. So, yeah, as long as you can contain this, so yeah, because small grid ore detector sucks. A large grid is better, but if you can even just do one of those slightly ore detector pluses, where it takes you from 50 to either 100 or 75 or anything bigger than 100 for small grid, it would be so much easier to find it as soon as you get up to the asteroid. Because I swear, I was hunting on this one asteroid. Using this mod, I was hunting on this asteroid for how long? Let's head towards this one. I think I was searching it for almost at least 20 minutes before I actually found what I was looking for. Actually, no, I didn't find anything on that asteroid. I found that on a different asteroid, because the asteroid said it was supposed to have silicon, but I think it was buried so deep in the asteroid I could not find it. I was unable to see it. Alright, so this is quite a few asteroids. So let's try to get 12. Nah, we're not gonna get within all of that. Let's scan most of these. It's weird how, like, they all seem so close, but some of them are still like 5Ks away from current ones. But anyway, but granted, I do like this. I do like this. I love this mod. It makes it so much easier. Like, all you gotta, it's not a script, so you don't need a programmable block. It's kind of a script, but it's a script that doesn't need a programmable block. All you gotta do is add it to your mod list, and then you can automatically do Prospector too. You see how you see all these different coords and scans and all that stuff? So if I hit 4, it's gonna pop up with every single one that is actually scanned. Like, if you want to change the how it's labeling stuff, just go to the description. I always leave the mod in the video description, just go in there and he shows you how to navigate to it. But these are the same codes I use, MG, SI. The only ones I don't typically use, like even though I know them, I know the codes for gold and silver. I just usually just use gold and silver because it's quicker for my mind when I'm looking for ores. But I do know the difference. I just me knowing me, I use gold and silver. Alright, last one, and then we'll get out of here. And so far, we haven't found. I still haven't got one that come up with C, even though technically that's kind of like a cluster, but it's not treating it like one, unfortunately. But it's fine as long as it tells us what ore is on there, and we can go to it later. Let's go all the way to this one, even if just to see what's on there. And your crosshair has to be on. The crosshair has to be on it in order for it to scan properly. So that as well. There's also a circle. Sometimes it pops up as a circle, but one of the two. Either you see a little circle where the crosshair typically is, or ooh, that's a good. Because it's a big asteroid, so the magnesium pile is getting smaller. But that's fine. That is fine. So let's head toward here and let's see if we can actually spot either the nickel or magnesium on this asteroid, and we'll head back to our clone. Wrap this up. Yeah, that was still like 8Ks away. Not happening. Let's see. Do I even have my ore detector all the way up? Nope, only had it at 25. So, range of the actual ore detector does not matter. It only matters when you're actually looking for the ore. I think that's something there. Let's see. What is this? Is it what we promised? Or is it something else? I need more lights on this thing. Granted, this is a bare minimum ship for my server that I've made. And it's not available for, and it's only available for my server, to be honest. Alright. Now let's go head towards where put the GPS. They probably didn't put the GPS on the. Nope, it did not. It didn't put it on the asteroid. It put it like in between this. Like sometimes it puts it on the asteroid, and sometimes it puts it like in between that and another small portion of said asteroid. And I'm pretty sure if I had a larger ore detector, I'll be able to find it there, but I'm pretty sure I'll find the nickel and magnesium, one of the two, here. With tiny ore detector. Alright. Are you gonna prove me right or prove me wrong? What shall it be? I think it's trying to prove me wrong. Yeah, it's really trying to prove me wrong today. It's like some days I have luck where it actually shows me properly. Some days it doesn't. Today it's like, today you a sucker. Let's leave that there. Let's head over here, see if we can find either nickel or magnesium. It says it's here. Let's see if we can spot it. It wants to be very difficult today. Nothing wants to go my way. Deep into the... Ah, there it is. Magnesium. Okay. So... that's in a very weird spot. But anyway. It didn't fully lie to us. There was magnesium here. So we found one of the two ores. And let's head back to our... and let's head back to our clone. Thanks, clone. That was very... I think that was very informative, don't you? That it works with modded ores, and that it does show it is there. It just sometimes it may take a while to find it if you're using vanilla ore detectors. So it does help. I'll say it does help make vanilla ore detectors better. But it can also make... but also this, it does not work with like, it only works with vanilla type ore detectors. If you try to put like a medium ore detector mod and try to use it using that, it's not going to work. It only works with a regular large grid or small grid ore detector. It only works with those two. But if you use like increased range, if you have the ability to increase just the range of those ore detectors, it should still work. But if you have a medium ore detector or a long range ore detector, just the mod itself, it won't work. So at that point, you will need 2 ore detectors on that ship if you want to find it quickly by scanning the asteroids ahead of time to plot your course of action, and then go back to it later with another ship, or that same ship later if you have a drill attached to it. But yeah. So that's your options. That was Prospector 2, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I do. I plan on using it from now on, and I'll see you next time. Later.